Folks, this is legendary Brady Quinn, Notre Dame, and great broadcaster on Sirius Satellite Radio. Mr. Quinn, your thoughts on quarterback here at the NFL Combine, Tua versus Joe, or is it really that simple?
It's not that simple just because of Tua's injury and not knowing really what's going to happen. Obviously, he's on the right track right now. That's typically what we hear with most injuries, though. No one really gives much bad news when things aren't going well. So,
True.
There's still more to figure out how healthy he is, when he would be able to potentially play. And so that's the first thing you have to figure out. But even if he was healthy, I think with what Joe Burrow did this year, to me, he showcased he's got a higher ceiling. I mean, he played the best season I think I've ever seen and ever even heard of when you look at the opponents he went up against on the road, the defenses, and just being flawless. Never a bad performance. And really, when you go back and you take into account, when he got to LSU a couple years ago, a little bit later in the deal, getting into that system, how he played in the second half of really 2 years ago, you started to see him kind of building towards this, and I think he's going to continue to keep building off this progression. So I would take Burrow over Tua, but that's not saying that Tua can't have a great, successful career and healthy and all that.
It's a mistake not to work out, even to throw. Your thoughts?
No, it's the most overrated thing, to be honest with you.
And overall, who to you is the best player? Is it Burrow overall? Even
No,
Quinn,
overall
Chase?
it's Chase Young. Yeah. I would put Chase Young, just because you really don't have any holes in him as a prospect. I do think there's some thought with people with Burrow that Joe Brady comes in, that helps you take a boost. You've got an offensive line that was the Joe Moore award-winning offensive line, the best in college football. Justin Jefferson might be a first-round pick. Jamar Chase, a wide receiver, will be in another year. Terrace Marshall will be eventually. Thaddeus Moss will get drafted this year. Same thing with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So there's a lot of things that were kind of helping him out too, where when you're watching Chase Young and he's getting doubled and he's getting the line sliding his way and he's doing all that, you're saying he's still making plays. So, and he, was suspended for a couple of games. Who knows what those stats could have looked like, especially versus some of those lesser opponents he missed. So, he to me is the top overall prospect, but that doesn't mean he's going to go number one. That means, quarterback Joe Burrow will, and then we'll see after that.
And in closing, folks, this is a milestone because this man may not remember. It's the first time I interviewed him when he was drafted. Actually, before you were drafted, was at the Chelsea Piers luncheon.
Okay.
Yeah, in New York.
Yeah.
And so I want to say, this is the first time I've been able to interview a quarterback who's now a broadcaster. Congratulations on all your success.
Thank you.
Enjoyed watching you over the years, and continue. You got it. And how do they follow you on Twitter, by the way?
Brady_Quinn. That's where I'm at on Twitter.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. Yeah.